Jeff Goodfellow is cutting up his Qantas frequent flyer membership. He's angry about recent flight cancellations.
If they don't fill the plane doesn't fly, basically.
While Jeff's unhappy, Qantas's finances are on the up. In just a month, the airline has lifted its profit forecast by $150 million and now expects half-year earnings of between $1.35 billion and $1.45 billion at the end of December. The carrier also expects its net debt to be between $2.3 billion and $2.5 billion, about $900 million better than previously forecast. Domestic airfares are at record highs. A discount airfare from Melbourne to Sydney in January was half of what it is this December. It's a similar story with the Adelaide-Sydney route, a 2-hour flight at nearly twice the price.
Fuel prices being impacted by the Ukraine war. There's lots of elements that are feeding into these higher fares. But having a lack of capacity or seats out in the market also feeds into higher demand points.
In July, Jeff paid $920 to fly with Qantas from Adelaide to Melbourne and back.
I mean, that's a joke, isn't it, really?
The profit boom at Qantas comes after taxpayers handed out more than $2 billion in subsidies to the airline to keep it afloat during the pandemic. In August, the company announced it would buy back $400 million of its own shares, which boosted the price, and CEO Alan Joyce is set to take home millions in bonuses on top of his $2.1 million base pay.
These profits show that Qantas are charging prices that are way too high and is in a very good position to repay some of the incredible generosity that Australian taxpayers showed them when times were tough.
Qantas says it has no plans to repay the government subsidies. Rihanna Whitson, ABC News.